Check the sound, please.
Mine's good. I'm gonna check the others. Mine's good. Yeah, we're good on the other page too. Hey, all right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there. And just want to go into a quick lesson. This was something I was thinking about all week. And basically, as you see in the title, how are they, these Israelis, the chosen people, if they are still at war? Okay, because look, according to Isaiah the 2nd chapter, it talks about how basically they're gonna turn their like swords, right? They're gonna turn them into pruning hooks, right? It talks about in I think that's Zechariah. I could be wrong. But brother can look it up. But it says that that Israel shall dwell in safety. All right. There's many precepts, and as we saw throughout this week, in the state of Israel, you got hit with bombs, man. Okay, they got hit finally. Real talk. Okay, so with all these things happening, how can they be the chosen people just off of this war? Okay, and then we can name a bunch of stuff. Where's King David? Right? Where's Yahweh Shai?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot.
Whereas people deny that they are the people, you say, Hosea 1:10. It's alone right here, real quick. That the number of the children of Israel shall be as sand and sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. It shall come to pass that in the place where it said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. This is so-called Negro Latino Day America right now. Where's anybody denying that they're the people? So this alone, you don't feel it.
According to them, they've known that they've been, the chosen people, their whole life.
And the scripture says the real people should discontinue from the
area. Yeah. And then the other thing too is, where's the kingdom of Israel, right? Because they'll say that they're either Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, right? Mainly they'll say that they're from the tribe of Judah, but they will mention Benjamin and Levi, but that's just the southern kingdom. That's just the kingdom of Judah. But where's the kingdom of Israel, the northern kingdom, right? You see, where are the other tribes? But no one questions that though. But they'll question us, about our beliefs, what we bring out in the scriptures. That they'll question that all day. But these guys, they get a pass. They don't get a question, nothing. All right, but right. But can a brother get that dwell in safety? Get that one. Exactly, the records they made.
Yeah. This Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 28. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew.
All right, so it talks about how Israel's going to dwell in safety. Clearly that didn't happen, all right, this past week. It's evident that they got hit. And it's funny because they showed this. I saw this on either it was TikTok or Instagram. I forgot which one, but they were showing flights that were going out of Israel, and it was all these flights. Right, they were going to France because they got the JOO's got a huge population out there in France. They were going to I'm trying to think of where else, different parts of like Eastern Europe, right? Oh, yep, that's the one right there. Okay. What, in Spain? All right, they've been flying out of the land of Israel. trying to get out of there.
Yeah, they're dropping them beans. That
Yeah.
foul.
Exactly. You know,
All right.
yeah, if you can show them there. You know, this is what I saw recently. And all those planes or flights getting out of Israel. No, that's good like that.
If I may, the
Sure.
elder apostle Tahar, he did his video the other night, and he actually had footage showing Iranian cruise missiles dropping in Tel Aviv, and he was saying, "Look, that's a missile," and he did his lesson on it.
Mhm.
So it's 20,000 dead. I was trying to see where he got his information, but he probably, I know it ain't from here,
Yeah.
you know.
And so they're blocking a lot of
Yeah,
you
they don't
know,
want you to know what's really
information right now.
happening.
Because they had this guy from Turkey. I saw this. He was trying to film, some some information. Right, he was a journalist
Mhm.
about what was going on. And the Israeli army came up to him, confiscated all his his footage.
Yeah,
and that was it.
couldn't say nothing, do nothing about it.
Yeah, there's a dude on YouTube. He felt all that shit y'all was talking about. He said himself, yeah, it's not regular news, I'm telling you.
Yep. Then they say, we don't know as of yet, but they say that Bibi, right? You know what I'm saying? Nah, not a Jew. Okay, that he
Right.
might actually be deleted.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's a possibility, but that we can't confirm nor
We
deny
can't
it.
confirm it, right?
All right, as of now, but I'll say if that did happen, that's a heavy hit. That's a heavy hit to them people. All right, I mean, but who knows, bro? Like, hey, this is wartime, man. You know,
We hoping so this shit can estimate.
all right, but whatever you got some.
Yeah. This Zechariah 9:6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod,
Woo.
and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
Mm.
It just lets you know that the people that's over there in Israel right now are not the real people.
Yeah, they're not the father.
Exactly.
You know, that means.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the father, the heavenly father.
Exactly.
They're the devil.
That's right.
Yep. 100%.
Yes.
This is Isaiah 2:1, 2 and 2. It says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it."
Exactly, and you don't see that right now. You don't see all nations going to the land of Israel to learn what. That's what you have to ask yourself. And it's really righteousness. Those people in the state of Israel are vile, man. Vile. They don't believe in the scriptures, okay? They believe in the Talmud, okay? The Kabbalah. That's what they practice. Those ancient customs, the Chaldeans,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
In the Mesopotamia.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? The ancient Babylonian Empire,
Assyrian Empire.
okay? I'm saying the ancient Babylonian Empire. I'm talking about like with Nimrod and all that. Okay?
Okay, those are the original.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Mhm.
They practice those customs. Okay? Not what's written in the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay?
Let's say real people is to be a land full of milk. You don't see that. You don't see that. They got important trees.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a barren land right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Vegetation. Nothing.
See what you got, man.
They bombed the shit out of Palestinians. It looked real bad. They said, and many people.
But I'll say this, man, and that's judgment, from Yahweh Shemiel Shai to them, Ishmaelites.
That's right.
Because they've had us in slavery too, and they even talk about the Arab slave trade and how that, now of course nothing's worse than what Esau did, but it's up there too, man. They did some very horrific things to our people. So good, man. Good for them.
Yeah, all you say all the heathen. Okay, would say Maccabees 2 and 10 said what they should not have part
Yeah, in their kingdom.
in our kingdom. Yeah, you got to take captivity. All the heathen nations. The last one of them has captivity at some point.
Yeah.
Isaiah 2 and 3. And many people shall go and say, "Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem."
And you don't see that right now. Okay? Look, they you know what comes out of it's Jerusalem right now? Yeah, hookup culture,
Yep.
right? Because it's funny. I somehow bumped into this Instagram account. The Lord's be sending me things. You know what I'm saying? There's this so-called JOO that interviews other JOOs, right? That basically are CEOs of all these major like companies that people use on a regular basis. Fucking Tinder, right? Was it GoPuff? Like, what did the people? Somebody said in the comment board, these are the people who have promoted hookup culture and eating goy slop.
Boy,
Yeah, goy slop, because that's the term that they use now. That all this bullshit food that's out here is just goy slop,
it is.
and you're all goy. You eat it.
Exactly.
You know, they had so many of these like different CEOs. You know, that's what's getting pushed out of Israel right now.
Whole parade.
It's wrong.
Oh,
God.
That's happening. So how did the people, the Lord speaks against that?
That's
Exactly.
all they about.
Look at all of them in Hollywood, bro. Hollywood.
Porn,
Hollywood.
Yeah, it's
owned by.
not even just that, bro. I'm talking about all the sacrifices, all the child, rapes, just cannibalism. This is what's going on, bro.
that be happening in porn too.
Yeah,
All that fuck BDSM, shit, all that shit.
yeah. And then who can you thank? Thank for pushing that. Amalek in particular, bro.
Yeah.
All Esau's vile, but it's something about Amalek, dude.
You own all the companies, the sites, porn
Yeah.
sites. You know what? Well, how do you people of the Lord would say the real people are going to be in captivity,
Oh,
struggling,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
living paycheck to paycheck?
You mentioned the porn sites. A rabbi, an actual rabbi, owns Pornhub.
Yep.
Now, what is on something like that when he's supposed to be a man of the cloth?
I don't even know what you said. I just hear fucking people talking. Like, brothers gotta stop doing that shit. What'd you say, Eric?
I just say, why would he want to own? He's supposed to be a man of the cloth. Why would you want to put your money? It don't
Exactly.
make-
But we know why, because they are the wicked. They're imposters.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But you got it out.
Verse 4 is the point, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people,
Hmm.
and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Yeah, because look, we're not going to be in a wartime anymore. So instead of fighting, what you're all going to be doing is getting, the agricultural, the agriculture ready, right? You're going to be building, the kingdom up, right? That's what you people are going to do. And look, we're not going to be like Esau. You don't have to worry about unemployment. When am I going to get my next paycheck? I can't find a job. Oh, we got jobs for you, man.
Right.
And then there's a lot of them too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, best believe that.
Yes, Ezekiel 39 said continue with
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry about a job, buddy. We got you.
Apostle Todd said, he like telling pissed off. So he like, man, you decide to make your ass work 6 days straight, you gonna do it, bitch.
Yeah, that's what's coming, man. Especially you Edomites. I mean, you're getting the worst of the worst, man. You're going to be just fucking in a pit digging, for precious metals, man. You'll be looking like Zoolander and shit.
Exactly. Even his own 11 brothers when he whooping his ass. Because you didn't share the piece of the pie.
Yeah.
They struggling too, man. So they gonna be pissed off at that shit. They gonna be whooping your ass too.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you don't catch you the worst.
The key point in Isaiah 2 and 4, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
So this, like you said, for he saw nothing like that sword. The Lord can take that away.
Take that toy away from you.
Exactly.
And look, it's done, bro. Look, people are going to learn righteousness. And we brought that out in that 2 Peter, right? Talked about the kingdom of heaven where righteousness dwelleth.
Yeah.
That's what's coming. Not this bullshit. And no, it's done, man.
The Lord's new world order be established. Dwelling righteousness. The new world order is coming. It's outside.
God. You got something?
This is Hebrews 13 and verse 14. For here have we no continuing city,
Mm.
but we seek one to come.
Yep, and you know, in this present evil world, which we brought out, which that goes, that present evil world is like how we looked it up today in the Greek is actually eon. This is an age of what? Wickedness.
Right.
Okay, we don't have rest here. This is Micah 2:10 situation. All right, this is not our kingdom. Okay, but we're seeking one to come.
I got you right here.
Mhm.
That was it on that, right? All right. This is 2 Peter 3
Yeah.
and 10. I'm going to read down 13. The day of the Lord will come at the thief in the night, but nobody knows the time the Lord will come back. It's going to be all of a sudden. So like you don't know when the thief will break in your house. It just happens all of a sudden. All right. Yep. So it says, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So our Lord plan on taking this place out by dumb destruction. So it says, the earth also and the works therein should be burnt up. Seeing then all these things should be solved, what matter of person are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, which the heavens being on fire should be solved, and the elements should never burn. So this place has to be destroyed for the kingdom of heaven to come and be established.
Yeah.
So it says, nonetheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven and new earth where dwell righteousness. That's the new order that's coming. Dwelling righteousness. Now, if you read Job 5th chapter, Esau's new order where he's trying to establish. He's going to fail.
Yeah, that's right.
Job 5:12 tells you. But what's going to be established is how Shai's new order, dwelling in righteousness. That was it.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, the government will be upon his shoulder. It all starts with him, then it's King David, then the rest of the elect, of the king, of the increase of his government and peace. There shall be no end. There's gonna be peace on earth.
No end too.
Yep, no end.
Ain't no peace right now.
Yeah.
The script says no peace with the wicked.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
Upon the
Yeah.
throne of
That's
David.
it. We say he raised to take peace from earth, man.
Yep.
Like, everything's backwards, upside down, out of order under this devil's rule.
Also proves that what they're saying that after 1,000 years, Esau shall rise up again. It said no end to
Well,
peace.
well, guess what? Hey, I'm saying in class, the Lord's gonna change us. We're not gonna be in this flesh anymore. We're gonna write the laws, statutes, commandments, and not inward thoughts. We're gonna obey the voice of the Lord again. So there'll be no reason for us to fall and go back and slave. We're gonna do everything the Lord said. The reason we in this predicament because we didn't do what the Lord said. That's gonna be different. We do everything the Lord said. Laws, statutes, commandments will be established on earth. There will be no reason for us to fall. Scripture say, you should not go into captivity again after this one.
Mm.
What is that? Let me grab it. Go ahead. Keep on, brother. You know that?
Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever.
It's like read that part who said about justice and judgment.
Come. Back in Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 7, of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end upon the throne of David
Okay.
and upon his kingdom,
Uh-huh.
to order it and to establish it with judgment
With judgment,
and with justice.
I want to get this real quick because look, we live in a wicked kingdom where judgment, okay, is not going forth. What is that? Habakkuk
Yep.
1:5, I believe.
Yeah, 1-4.
1:4. Excuse me. It says here Habakkuk 1:4, and this right here just shows you that they can't be the people because they're not pushing the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It says here Habakkuk 1:4.
Yeah, we could get away with murder.
Yeah, Habakkuk 1:4. Because I mean, think about it, right? They bring out the the Epstein files, right? These files that got and magically they got deleted. by the way, by the FBI. I mean,
100 terabytes.
yeah, 100 terabytes just got deleted. I mean, it was just a mistake. I don't know what happened. Just things. Okay, fucking tell.
It's like got deleted and went to the trash bin and emptied it too.
Come on, exactly.
Like,
This is wild, man. But point being though is right. With even the stuff that people know about, you got all these people in Hollywood that are involved. You have it doesn't matter if they're a Democrat, Republican, right, the left or the right hand side. Look, this stuff even has the royal family involved in it, man.
Exactly.
But nobody's getting brought to fucking trial, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what they saying? Once you name Jack Prod, they'll tell you they ain't know. I never met. What was his name?
Epstein.
Epstein. I never met him before.
Jafflin. I don't know this
I don't
this
know
Jaff.
this dude. Right. You
Come
somehow
on,
didn't
I
know.
just took a picture with him.
Right.
come on, bro, right?
That show you the devil. You didn't even get caught red-handed. You still gonna lie.
You know, so it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, all these, basically how you said the wicked gets away with murder, man. You know, come on, because if this was a righteous kingdom, these people would be put to fucking death. All right.
And Elder, real quick, as you say that makes sense what you said about they killed their leader. The mighty fire, came back on him. But at the same time, that's something Esau would do. Fake his death.
Oh,
now
of
that
course.
he done started the mother of all wars.
Exactly.
Now he can go hide in his little bunker.
Yeah, he threw a rock and now he wants to,
Right.
hide behind the bush.
And not to mention clones and AI.
Yeah.
He put his head on anybody.
Well, who knows though?
Yeah, exactly.
That's neither here nor there right now. Point being though is this is the wicked though. All right, they get away from true justice, but you got to remember Esau is what, a fugitive and a vagabond.
Right.
All right, trying to escape his judgment, but it ain't gonna happen, buddy.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fugitive.
The motherfucker on the run all the time.
Wasn't he like in some sewer? He just jumped off the
Oh
damn
yeah.
dam or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
what the dude like, motherfucker just jumped around.
But it says here real quick. This is Habakkuk 1:4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked, see the wicked, doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceeded. And that's what we see on a day-to-day basis. Okay?
Motherfucker actually doing shit anyway, murder. You ain't even did nothing wrong to get accused of some shit. It's suffering wrong.
Yeah, then you got especially back in the day before all these body cams and ring cameras and all that stuff. They would plant stuff on Jake. You know what I'm saying? They, falsely accuse him of things like what was it, Emmett Till?
Yeah.
And then I can't think of the lady's name right now, but she said, "Oh, he raped me." Then right when she's on her deathbed, actually that was a complete lie. Look, bitch, you think you got away with it? No. Hey, we're gonna see you in the kingdom.
Oh,
Don't
no,
worry,
yeah,
baby.
Just because you confess on your deathbed, I don't mean nothing.
Exactly. Well, you think okay, bud.
Yeah, you gonna find blood on Lord got slavery.
Yeah. Go finish that off, y'all. So.
All right. And to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever, the zeal of the Lord Yahweh of hosts will perform this. That's it.
Well, proven once this captivity is over, Jacob never go into captivity again. This lamentation, 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellers in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass you unto thee. That's that judgment, slavery. Read Obadiah, like 1:16, tell you what the cup is.
Yeah.
Don't ask him going to slavery. So it says, cup also shall pass you unto thee. Thou shalt be drunk, and thou shalt be made naked. So, Lord, you didn't have no choice but to drink of that cup. 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So, it's going to be over with after this captivity. You ain't going to have to go to captivity again. What are you stupid idiots talking about? We're pushing that bullshit, man. Yeah. Fucking grab the teeth. See, hey man, Lord is going to shut you false prophets mouth up.
That's right.
Where it says, the punishment of thy iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. So Lord gonna make you pay, man. You're not getting away with anything. Right? Think about it. Y'all shot couldn't get away with anything, man. He had to pay for his sin. All right. So what makes you devil think you getting away with anything? If his own son had to pay for going on.
Yep.
Lord no respect of person, man.
Exactly. You know, that's on.
That delusional behavior is not gonna help you, devil.
Yeah.
It's not gonna trick the Lord and confuse him like, oh, no, man.
Come on, bro. Lord is omnipotent, but
Is
somehow
that-
you're gonna finesse.
Is that
Sure thing.
stupid idiot? But that just go back to how stupid this dude is. Put him. He's an idiot.
Yeah, this is Amos 9, and I'm going to start about 11. And it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David
Yep.
that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Well, that's a beautiful point,
Mm-hmm.
because going back to what we said, you guys only have the kingdom of Judah around. Where is the kingdom of Israel?
Right.
Where are all the other tribes?
Oh, yeah, I remember a video. Go ahead.
Because during the time of King David, all the tribes were together.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
And it just said build them up. Is it days of old? Come on, man.
It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
That's right.
So the kingdom is gonna, ain't gonna be no northern kingdom be, southern kingdom be. We're gonna come back as one in unity
Yeah,
again.
starting with the elect.
Mhm.
That's right.
2/3. They're going to stay divided to the Lord destroy it.
Yep.
And going back, I remember the apostle did a video years ago. He actually had 12 tribes. He just made up some fucking, some shit like Reuben, people, Sweet, and all this.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I know it.
It was bugged out.
Yeah, but apostle around, I just laughing at shit the whole time.
Man, it's still the Polynesians, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Right.
What the hell is this? They talk about Chinese too. I've seen that in the 12 charts. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Pulling shit out of their ass.
Yeah, but it can't be like how we always say, but it cannot be whatsoever the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. It could be anybody else, but you guys know, never. Come on, man.
With further proving that we are the people. I just read Hosea 1 and 10.
Yeah.
But by you doing that, you further are proving that we are the people. You dumbass.
Yeah, you brought out Jeremiah 17:4.
Yeah.
Discontinuing from your heritage.
Yeah, that's it.
They what? Baruch, the second chapter says, well, we're going to remember ourselves in the land of our captivities, not just one spot.
Yeah.
Because it said what? That we were scattered
Right.
in four corners of the earth. And you got Jake waking up everywhere.
That's it. According to you, you always knew who you were.
Yeah.
So how do you fit this, man? How do you fit the prophecy? What prophecy you fit is you're the Edomite.
Yeah, and I'll say this, hey, because they try to use, well, see, we've been kicked out of this country, that country. They try to say that's the diaspora. Look, man, you got kicked out because you're a scumbag. You're a rat. They kicked you out because you backstab people.
Right.
Okay, you never live up to your word. Okay, you start bringing vile ideologies into people's culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so on and so forth. That's why you got kicked out of 106, 109 countries, man.
That's true.
Come on, man. Exactly. Children just started disappearing.
Yeah, they say it.
All right, but you got it, bro.
Yep, this is
Yeah, motherfuckers. And the child room smelling her panties and they know she disappeared. Where'd she go? Kidnapped her.
Sick, man. Sick people.
Sick people.
Yeah.
Revelation 21:1.
So I gotta say this real quick. I don't know if you remember this. I think it was the creator of Rick and Morty, man. It's probably, if you look it up, probably one of them Amalekites. He had a whole I don't know if it was like a commercial or it was like a weird little short video that he made, but him literally stalking a child. I'm talking about a toddler and raping the toddler, bro. It's a whole fucking short video, or it's like a commercial, something, man. This came out a couple of years ago. People were talking about it.
Oh,
All right, sick as hell, bro.
Yeah. Now when he died, we listened to the Think Bro from Kansas City. He bring all these different articles. He brought one article about this fucking might have sex with a 2-year-old.
Come on, man.
Uh-huh.
The Talmud actually says that's allowed.
See, like, but these are the people. All right.
Well, they you see what they did with them soldiers, and they got mad because they said something about them raping them. You know, it was a video. They was raping them soldiers, and then they put it out there. They got mad. Dude was going off like, "We get raped." I say, "Look at this homosexual." So he was snapping. Like,
Did you find it?
Not until he got caught.
yeah, that's it. That's it. They only snapped because they caught him
Somebody damn
doing that old sodomite, that old fag shit.
If you don't find it, it's cool. But it's literally a thing, man. And if it's not up on the internet, they took it down, bro. Real shit. They took it down. Because that was, a thing that came out a couple years ago, like probably like before, CV19 or around that time. It was wild because everyone was like, man, this is because Rick and Morty was getting real big, or you know what I'm saying? It was hitting its peak at that time. All right, yeah, right here. What is it, Dan? Was it Dan Harmon? Sounds like because they like to make up last names.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't track them
Harmon,
back.
like, what kind of name is that? That sounds completely fake, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, they be changing their name to hide.
Dan Harmon apologizes for distasteful baby doll rape video. Adult Swim stands by Rick and Morty co-creator. So they said, "Fuck it, we can still co-sign this guy. He's a cool guy. He's an all right dude. He's my buddy."
Right. He
Come
saw
on,
you all the chances in the world. But you Jakes mess up one time,
Yeah, right.
you ain't get no chance, no more chances. Now, see, I knew he's a nigga.
All right, but hey, that's what we're dealing with.
That's it.
Okay, but did you have something else like that?
Yeah, real quick, Revelation 21:1. Because their phase into being in that land, they were supposed to come in a certain way. Ooh, right? We were going over that earlier. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
Mm-hmm.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." So we were supposed to see them come out of heaven, out of the chariot, right? All come down in their glory. Right?
Yeah.
And the old rulership of the world pass away, and them, phasing into to be the new rulership.
And when you think about it, right? Because you can even get like Old Testament scriptures, right? Talk about how was it Isaiah? Is that for the 40th chapter? Talking about like eagle's wings, their mouth like an eagle. Let me get that real quick. Because look, where are the superpowers at?
Yeah.
Where are your superpowers? If you are, those people, right? You should have superpowers. But see, since they're not, they have to do what? Create a pseudo.
Right. Pseudo.
Okay, a pseudo blessing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they do it through what? Their technology.
Right.
Transhumanism. Okay, because I'll say this, they do got the super soldiers, right? They got the special serum, right? Was it Captain America?
Right.
They got these different Iron Man suits. Yeah, they got that shit, bro. You see, they do have these things, but look, you don't have the upgrade from Yahweh Bashim Shai. You'll never get it, buddy.
Right.
Okay, but can you get that real quick?
Yep. Isaiah 40:31.
Okay, buddy. This Isaiah 40 and 31. It says, "But they that wait upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushua,"
Which they haven't waited. They don't even believe in Yahweh Shai. Just to throw that out there. Then a lot of them, they don't even believe in Yahweh. A lot of them are atheists, bro. Like once you really start talking to these Amalekites, they're atheists. They believe in science.
Yep.
They don't believe in the Lord. And then at most you'll have some of them say, "Oh yeah, Hashem."
Yeah.
Okay.
They definitely don't, man, because Hank Cross is Jewish chick page. I know because she said it. Like, put the info down, say she's Jewish, she's lesbian.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they
Freaking.
they're freaking right.
they'll just do that little ceremony thing before the actual mitzvah and that'd be the last time they'd probably read like the Torah or whatever the fuck they
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh god.
that's not Drake's Bar Mitzvah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely saw that. That was ass.
And even with that, now I don't know. I'd have to like look into it unless brothers know about the ritual and all this stuff. There's got to be like some type of demonic symbology.
what
You know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? I don't.
Oh
But I mean, I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? If brother knows, the
I don't
actual
know, but I know it's wicked.
no, it's definitely wicked because one time they had to borrow my speakers for the actual ceremony
Okay.
and they needed me in there. I'm like, I'm gonna be in there with these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
you know, Malachites and shit. But I was forced to. So I was sitting there and I was listening. I was like, motherfuckers just wicked as hell. And they never, of course, say the name. They
Yeah.
said they did that Hashem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you hear for the most part. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
I need to
but
get the
there's
fuck
got
out
to
of
be
here.
some type of like meaning behind, and because it's specifically a chair going around. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have to look into it. My brother knows it.
Oh, when you raised them
Yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well,
No.
so we have to do that. So it's called the Hora.
Okay.
So HORA. And the thing is, the person gets in the chair, and you got these guys that pick them up. And yeah, you gotta pick them up, and then you go in a circle with
Yeah, yeah.
them. and
But,
shit.
but I'm saying there's got to be like
Oh,
when
I
you
see
start
what you
going to the ancient practices of where it came from.
Right.
There's got to be something like a deep demonic meaning to it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Well,
Hey,
well,
And you said they don't say his name. I remind that scripture about that name trouble.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why they
I'm
don't
gonna
say
do
his name.
research. Oh, let me fix this.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 40 and 31, and I'm gonna do some research on it.
Yeah.
It says, but they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength.
Mm.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary.
Yeah.
Little.
Yeah.
God, those.
All right. And these are superpowers, man.
And they shall walk and not
And
faint.
you want to know something funny too? Like, cause if you think about all like these Marvels, comics and these Marvel characters.
Yeah.
When you start doing the research, all these characters are actually Jake, bro. Like Captain America is supposed to be some Aztec warrior.
Yep.
All right. I'm trying to think of.
I know Superman is based off him getting his energy from the sun. Everybody was like, can't be white.
Come on, bro.
Like,
Was it Magneto and Professor X or Malcolm X and
oh yeah, they based off
Martin Luther King?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all based on Jake, bro.
Yep. 100%.
Okay, you just start going into it.
Mm-hmm.
It is wild, man. You know how much they stole really from Jake.
Yeah.
I know there was I forgot which superhero it is, but it's one of the popular ones too. I don't know why it slips my mind, but they basically copied off the Gadite. I'm like, God damn, bro, shit, wild as fuck.
Yeah.
You know. So they, they'll if you look at it, on the internet, you'll find it. All right. The point being though is, they always, try to steal our blessing at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you get that in Genesis? What? Because we kind of brought it out a little bit in class, but the Genesis 27. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the Captain America. You can show it too. Oh yeah. This is a yeah. It's really a Gadite. You see, that's Captain America. You show him on that camera.
Shoot, 300.
Yeah, 300 is really Jake.
Yeah. the
Oh,
Spartans.
I can't find it no more. I saw it one time. 300. They had it at a convention. They had braids. They were dark skinned. The whole thing.
Doesn't Southside Mike have that book? The
Oh, you
original
had it?
comic,
Oh,
the
yeah.
300,
Oh,
where
you
you show
said-
him as Jake.
No,
You had it.
we got the book.
Okay, yeah.
That's how.
See?
I know you should be in borders back in
Even just small stuff like the Apache for a damn, you know what I'm saying? A bomber, you know what I'm saying?
helicopter.
Like this is wild, bro. It's all Jake names. Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Right.
The fuck, man?
Yeah.
Esau's got a sick obsession with this, bro. A real sick fucking obsession, man.
How's he going to be?
Yeah. I mean, really, when we really sit there and think about it, this guy's got, you know what I'm saying? It's twisted, bro. It's real fucking twisted.
Mm-hmm.
You hate us so much, but you're so obsessed with us at the same time. Sick fuck. But does the brother got that Genesis? You got the Genesis? You got the Genesis arc? What was it, 27?
27.
Well, he hated Jacob because of the blessing. Was that 40,
27, 38. It's probably about 38.
41? Get Bible shop, yeah.
This is Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because
Like
of
you
the
want
blessing.
soul, you want soul to bless. We trade.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Yup. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. When his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand, and I will slay my brother Jacob.
Yep. All because of the blessing, man.
What he did.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you take and understand. These are the reasons why this devil hates
yeah.
you. You know, I'll go back to that blessing. And then ultimately, the Lord set it up that way.
Right, right.
And that's one thing he can't even steal from us. He can steal every fucking thing. He can't steal a birthday.
Yeah.
He can't steal a blessing.
You know he's attempting to.
He's been trying, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he did identity theft for the longest.
God,
Uh-huh.
Now that ain't really working.
Right, right.
We think that new.
That shit work.
We think that him trying to sell the new war is all about him trying to get that blessing, man. We call it artificial.
Yeah, the artificial pseudo. It's a pseudo blessing. All that, man. See. Is there any more? I mean, there is. Keep going. If not, it's cool. Yeah, you had some, Mark?
Yeah, this is a point about the Spartans. You know.
Okay.
This is First Maccabees 12 and verse 21. It is found in writing that the Lacedaemonians, aka Spartans, and Jews are brethren.
Yep.
And that they are of the stock of Abraham.
Exactly. So in that, that's why they had to take out the Apocrypha, man.
Oh,
It shows there's too much history contained in it.
Actually
You know?
gives names and everything.
Yeah. All right. So it showed you right there that them Spartans, okay, they were related to the Jews, right? Jake, right there. It said they are brethren and they are from the stock of Abraham.
Yeah, we look at the movies like that, man. A lot of motherfuckers always have greatness there. You give you a clue right there, it's Little Jake.
yeah.
Come on, man. And honestly, like even when you watch all these like mixed martial arts, right?
Yeah.
The ones that are dominated is Jake, okay? And then you got, even if I'll say this, man, which is, it might go past people's, heads, because some people can't accept this. You got Jake's looking like the heathen. A lot of those, top fighters that are quote unquote heathens, they're really Jake, man.
Yeah.
You know, Conor McGregor, Volkanovski, who else, man? Patty the Batty, Max Holloway, guys like that. Those are really Jake, man. Even though they're like, this guy might say he's Irish. This dude might say he's Hawaiian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm English, whatever it is. These are actual Jakes, though.
Strickland.
Sean Strickland, too. He's the bug out. They're just bugged out. That's all they are. You got to think about it. You grew up thinking that you were a particular ethnicity. You were around this particular ethnicity. So guess what? You're going to act like that particular ethnicity.
What the scriptures say, that was part of the curse. It say you be scattered throughout the four corners of earth, serving their gods. So whatever nation of people you're around, you will be following their ways. Yeah.
Wow. Exactly. What's that scripture? Maybe I'm mingling two scriptures together. Doesn't it say something like, I will gather them from basically like the four corners and put them in their land?
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Yeah, if you can get that, yeah, Baba Kushal, because, with us bringing that out, because going back to what we said, the JOOs always said that they've known who they are. They've been a, tight-knit community. Look, bro, you're supposed to be scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'll say this because, my woman, she's been working with them JOOs for the longest since since she got into the workforce, right? And she grew up in, around them, out here in Chicago. And, bro, these JOOs, even if they're from different cities, they all go to the same, different summer camps, different venues. And look, the JOO in New York knows the JOO in Chicago. The JOO in Chicago knows the JOO in fucking LA, so on and so forth. Okay? They know each other, man.
Yep. If I might add, which is crazy, this past summer was the first time I had to go to a Hebrew camp.
Nah.
And these motherfuckers are really from all over the place. They all go to these camps, and it's like maybe 6 to 7 camps and stuff like that, big as hell. And they all from different walks of life. And of course, you got Jakes there from all walks of life in different countries serving them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
So you got motherfuckers from Jamaica. You got people from South America. Like all these motherfuckers, bro, just to serve these, these ish, man. Yeah.
Like Pop said,
It's
Shirley,
crazy.
like Pop called Shirley Temple.
And that's what they drink too.
Damn. The Shirley Temple.
That's cold. That's a cold for that ass.
Yeah.
But it's just
That's crazy.
shit. Jake be in the same city. They don't know each other, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Same
Let alone the same block.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like,
You're bad as other kids.
shit, same. Hey, shit. They could be all in one building.
yeah. But these people, they're because look, man, that's a curse, bro. Your evil eye towards your brother.
Yeah.
Man, you say one thing to Jake, hey, man, that might be your life, bro.
Yeah.
You might literally just say hi, bro. Yeah, no, I'm dead fucking serious.
No,
You
just
might
a
say
look.
hi to Jake, bro.
Yeah.
Just hey, what's up, bro? That dude might take that as he might get offended by that.
Look at him the wrong way.
Like how, bro?
Yeah.
Like how you niggas out of your fucking mind.
Mhm.
That's why Jake to know Jake don't even want to deal with you. Jake, man. Jake that's in right now don't even want to deal with other Jake.
That's
You
what-
already know you're retarded out of your fucking mind.
What were you gonna say, Arthur?
When I was maybe 20 years old, me and my mom had moved to the spot. So I was looking for the red line. I was moved to the neighborhood.
Okay.
I asked a random nigga on the block, hey, how I get to the red line? Tense as hell, like he was really ready to fight me. But he gave me directions. But it really came as if like
Yeah.
he was gonna whip my ass if I said anything else to him.
God damn, bro. Yeah, that's serious. But these guys,
That's crazy.
look, cause I know you've been around them. I've been around them too. Hey, look, man. Oh, so and so, the Horchwitz family needs something. Okay, all right. Let's all, gather our money. We're all gonna put 10,000 down, and we're gonna get, fucking David, started. We're gonna get his business going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Like,
Yeah.
that really be happening.
Mhm.
That's why they own all these businesses. They don't even have to be a top tier business, but they still own stuff because they got the community to back them up.
Exactly.
That's how you know they're not under these curses, man. Fuck
And,
But
and real.
what was the scripture that Jeremiah?
Oh yeah. He
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that it shall be no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children out of Israel, out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of the Lord.
Yep.
So that would be a new fucking holiday.
Yep.
Lord deliver us out of this place.
Right.
And everybody knows about the story of us in Egypt, man. Even to this day, this thousands of years ago.
Still make movies on it.
God knows there's so many. Everybody knows.
And so
about it.
that's gonna be a celebration. Lord deliver us out of this place.
Yep. And from all the lands which he had given them.
So we've been scattered, man. So you read
It is.
Revelation, for Esau, at least he used to. You try to use that and say that Lord gonna save everybody. That's talking about Israel scattered throughout the four corners of earth. That's why it says, no man can number out of all nations. That's talking about the Israelites.
Chapter 7, verse 9.
It's talking about the Israelites. They ain't talking about everybody.
And
All right.
I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Exactly. The Lord's gonna get us from all over and put us in our land.
Exactly.
Look, in what was it, 1947? you guys, okay, after WW2, where the Europe and all that, right? America said, okay, this is their land, and they're gonna go in there. And the second they fucking went in there, war started. What was it the 8 days war happened?
Yeah.
Right afterwards?
Start fucking with
Immediately,
us.
bro. Immediately.
It's like we're a nation now.
No, wait.
Bombing.
How are you?
Exactly. Man put you in there. According to history. All right? Right there, the scripture says that the Lord's going to put us there.
Yep.
See? Come on, man. Some ain't adding up. You got, two brain cells. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. Well, man, I don't know. I guess maybe these people don't got even fucking 2 brain cells.
Yeah. See, they don't fit their narrative, so they won't be willing to.
I got a thing. This is a screenshot that I sent to Elder Malcolm. This is like a long while ago. It says, "Are Israelis the Israelites from the Bible?" And it says, "No, Israelis are not the same as the biblical Israelites. Though there is a direct lineage, Israeli is a national citizenship for the modern state of Israel, which includes many ethnic and religious groups,
Damn.
while Israelite refers to the ancient people who descended from Jacob and are described in the Bible. Modern Israelis are not the sole descendants of the ancient Israelites, who were a single tribal."
Chat GPT.
No, this is Google.
Google.
Yeah, this is straight.
So I guess since you reading that,
Yeah.
I guess since you reading that, it's gonna disappear. Oh shit!
Oh, that's my screenshot.
You gotta take that and remove that.
Huh?
You gotta remove. You know how Esau is.
Yeah.
You gotta remove
That's fake news.
that. Fake.
It all fits in prophecy. We always go over this. Ezekiel 36:5.
I got that spirit, brother.
It's our land. Ezekiel 37, when you wake back up,
Yep.
All right, in the place where it said that you're not my people. Ezekiel 38, 39.
Yeah, like I said, wake up. This team find everything. Have you ever had you always knew who you were.
Yep.
See?
Yep. Ezekiel 38, 39, the destruction of World War III. And then we go back to our land.
No more war.
That's right.
It's been nothing but war.
I got some. This is Matthew 24. I'm going to start at 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Then shall appear the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other. All right? So the elect are going to get saved once Yahweh Shai makes his second return.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're going to be scattered. Just said it right there. You and then going back to what we said, where are the other tribes at? You would think by now, okay, the lost 10 lost tribes of Israel, right? As they say, they would have been found at some point, right? Because Esau is a cunning hunter. He's got everything fucking mapped out to the T, right? He's got Google Earth. You know what I'm saying? He's got fucking infrared, sonic. What is that? Sonar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, bro. If they're the fucking sea, man, you think they find it by now too? Like, fuck it, maybe they're living in the city of Atlantis. The other tribes. Fuck it, let's get some, some subs and some sonar. We'll catch their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know how E gets. Like, you still haven't found them?
Nah.
Come on, bro.
You're knowing your nature.
Yeah.
That's how I know we land on the moon. Because knowing the nature Esau, you've been up there a million times.
Oh yeah. Think about like Animal Planet, right?
Yeah.
How he sits there and documents this super rare. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Whatever species it is, this guy will stalk it out for fucking 2 years straight until he gets all the proper footage. 3 years straight.
Well, this is the nigga that know what he was ass smells
What it tastes
like.
like.
What it tastes
Right.
like. Shit, man. This dude,
It's like,
yeah, exactly, bro. Scripts say he does a diligent search. So that shows you he knows that we tell the truth, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
he searched that already.
Come on,
You
man.
had it.
Yes. Look at book of Psalm chapter 64, verse 5.
I love this.
They encourage themselves in the evil matter. If you a land snares privily, they say, you shall see them. So, Esau, you're not slick, dude. They search our iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
There you
And both the inward thought of every one of them and the hardest beat.
This nigga doesn't just search for everything. Like I said, which goes to show you, he knows he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Yep.
He could be delusional all day. Of course you're delusional because it don't fit your narrative.
I mean, who? Like seriously, you can add right. You give the breakdown to Esau, right? You give the whole story of what he did, and you give his future, right? What person? You could ask any nation. What person would want to be the character Eve? You know what I'm saying? So you understand why these Edomites don't want to be Eve. You know what I'm saying? All right. No, I get it, man. You're trying to run away from that fucking name, but it ain't gonna happen.
He saw that part in the movie, like, oh,
Yeah, I will.
The fugitive.
Hey, what was man, Stone Cold when he said, this ain't gonna happen.
yeah. He was like,
What?
Right.
Oh my god.
The name, man. But the scriptures, your name is with immortal. That's what people remember you by. Your name is shit right now. Your name is mud.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the royal house of any of your rich or elite. Nobody wants to be none of that.
It's funny because I was listening to a video that Eliyahu Shawamba just did. I forgot what it was, but he mentioned about Queen Elizabeth. She recently died, a couple of years back, and he was bringing it out in his lesson how people of the entire world were showing Eve their feelings about these people, the Edomites. Everybody was hating on her. They even got the information of this is where all that jewelry she was wearing.
Oh, yes.
This came from Sierra Leone. This came from India. This came from whatever country. That's where she got all these precious jewels in her in the fucking crown. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got it. Or they delete that shit. All right, but point being though is years back people were really showing their disgust and dislike of these Edomites. So, bro, you get Proverbs 29:2.
oh,
You know?
I got you. It's Proverbs 29.
I know
it's too. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Mhm.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn."
Exactly, and these people of the earth are mourning.
Exactly.
Look, everyone hates their lives. A lot of people are on drugs. If they're not on drugs, they're alcoholics. They're not, into that. They're into social media. That's a drug itself too, man. Social media. Okay. These people are constantly going to protest. You know what I'm saying? Committing suicide. If this was a righteous kingdom, people wouldn't be doing this. They'd actually be happy because look, in our kingdom, everyone's gonna play their role. They're gonna, they're not gonna switch it up. Because look, he's telling women, who is it? You had those commercials. Anything you can do, I can do better. They've been telling fucking women that they can do a man's job and also do it better. That's why they're all messed up. Because look, I'll say this: they let them, be promiscuous in this society. A woman's not supposed to be promiscuous. That's why you even got porn stars deleting themselves. Because at the end of the day, they got to look at themselves in the mirror and think about fucking all these fucking rods that they have, been in them.
PTSD.
Yeah, it's real shit, bro. And they even
I say even transgender, they believe themselves.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that happened, I'm killing them.
Yeah, because Esau telling them, hey, you want to be a woman? Go ahead. Or you want to be a man? Go ahead. And they regret it later on down the line.
Yeah.
They end up committing suicide.
Yeah, and I know, with these, these porn stars, they, what was I gonna say, bro? They're young now, bro. Young, deleting themselves, man. Like, we're not talking about like that they're old. They're like 23, 24, 25. It's like, damn.
I don't even know the way.
Oh, that's what you said. You mentioned the PTSD, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, they come out saying that like I've been scarred. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying during X, Y, Z scenes, man. Like it actually scarred me. Like these guys literally, they took it too far. But I had to, keep it cool. So I had to put a face on,
It's the same.
for the camera.
No,
But
yeah, man.
afterwards, they're going fucking into the back room. Their assholes literally fucking bleeding and shit's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Some wild stuff.
Yeah,
What's
because
the-
not to mention, they snorted a couple lines before they did the scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah,
that.
the motherfuckers be high as hell when they do the scene.
So this shit's fucked up, bro. This shit's fucked up out here.
Kim Kardashian complained about my daughter saw my scenes that I did. Well, yeah, bitch, it's on the internet.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm
gonna
waiting
see
on that
you. Your
day.
kids gonna see you.
That's what you're known for.
Exactly.
She's complaining about that, but then she's also turning her daughter into a slut. The same thing that she was, but worse at an earlier age.
Young man.
Okay, so shut the fuck up, bitch. You're just a goddamn witch. Damn devil. But is it right? Find it now.
Yeah, they're just showing the star of Africa.
You can read it.
Yeah, it says the Culligan Diamond's most famous offspring is the great star of Africa. It remains part of the British crown jewels at the topping piece with the scepter of the cross.
Damn.
And is the second largest cut diamond in the world at 530 carats. Basically, they stole this and they stole the rest of them from Africa, from India.
Yeah, it's all over, man. I know there was this one, because there was a whole picture where she had the staff, the crown on her head, and they were like pointing out every literally jewel where it came from, man. And they might have deleted it, bro.
And that's crazy because it's like it's a slap in their face. Like, look what I got that I stole from you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why the scriptures say Yahweh Shai gonna have many crowns on. Right? We're gonna get all of the best shit from all you nations. You're gonna bring it to us. We're gonna wear your shit right in front of you. And it's gonna be right. And it's gonna make right.
Yeah, you're definitely not doing
It's
it.
gonna be
It's
right.
gonna look better.
Oh yeah, 100% better.
It's gonna match too. I just
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
These mics right now are the wealthiest in the world. Still, look how they dress. Got crooked tie on and shit. You got all that money.
Anybody else have any precepts?
Yep. 2 Ezra 8 and 52. It says, "For unto you paradise open," and this is the salvation of the real people of the world. It says, "The tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality," which is another key piece. Really, those people should be immortal.
Yep.
I got to keep that.
Shown nothing but men.
Exactly.
Wizard of Oz. That's all it is, bro.
If you look at 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 7, you know that Howard maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up, he poured out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggars from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord Yahweh, and he hath set the world upon them. It's talking about, Yahweh Shai, King David, the elect, all right? And the rest of Israel, all right, can be set on high. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. Talking about Esau, all right? But this is the world right now, right? But he's going to fall out of his rulership, man, pretty soon. For by strength shall no man prevail. The adversaries of the Lord Yahweh shall be broken to pieces by which are the nations. Out of heaven shall be thunder upon them. The Lord Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. All right. So the king is Yahweh Shai, and the anointed, and the horn of the anointed is the government has become under Yahweh Shai. All All right, and they gonna judge, and we gonna judge these other nations. Righteous and righteousness.
Anything else? We pretty, of course, the spirit of power, how about Shemel Shai, we hit the points. All right, there's many more scriptures, many more things that we can bring out how they're not chosen people. We're going to end this lesson, hopefully with edifying one. And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem.
Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers. Shalom.
Blah, blah, blah. Tonight.
Blah.